and gentlemen, welcome back to math. On the next few concepts, we're going to start getting into what's called synthetic division. Okay, today we're only going to find all the suitable numbers we can plug in into this synthetic division. Okay, all you need to know for now is I have this equation up here on the board. It's f of x equals 3x to the fourth minus 2x squared plus 6x minus 10. Okay? Notice that it's already in order. Okay? From biggest exponent to no exponent, which is our constant. Okay? The way we find all our possible outcomes, okay, or numbers that we can plug in there, are the following. Your constant, we're going to say it's P, okay? So we're going to call it P for your constant. For your leading coefficient, okay, in this case is the 3, we're going to call it Q. The reason why is because there's an equation that says in order to find all the solutions, it's P over Q, okay? P over Q. Meaning that in this case, what is P? P is 10. We're not really going to worry about the negative and positives, okay, in this problem. All we need is a 10. So we have 10 over our Q, or leading coefficient, which in this case is 3. Now that we have that, we have to break down the 10 into all its factors. Meaning, 10, you have 1 times 10 gives you 10. You also have 2 times 5 gives you 10. Okay? So all of the factors of 10 that will give you 10 when you multiply. Over, again, the numbers that will give you 3, there's only 2 numbers, 1 and 3, right? Because 1 times 3 is 3. There's no other number. It's just a prime number. 1 and 3. Now that you have that, in order to find the outcomes, you have to divide the numbers, okay? Meaning, let's start off with the 1. 1 can go into 1 time, okay? 1 can go into 2 times, right? Notice that I'm going to leave a little bit of space in the front here, okay? Notice I'm leaving a little bit of space. There's a reason why in a minute, okay? 1 can go into 5 times. And then finally, 1 into 10 times, right? Now that we did the first one, we have to do the same thing for the 3, okay? We do it to the bottom ones only. Now 3 can go into 1. It really can't perfectly, so we're going to leave it as 1/3, okay? Comma, 1 or 3 into 2 can't really go again, so we're going to have 2/3. Then we're going to have 3 into 5, we're going to have 5/3. And then finally, 3 into 10, since it can't really go in, we're going to have 10 over 3. Okay? These are all your possible factors. There's 1, 2, 5, 10, negative, or 1, 2, 5, 10, 1/3, 2/3, 5/3, and 10/3. Okay? But since you're dealing with polynomials, they're always positive and negatives, okay? So technically, in order to be, not only are you dealing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different outcomes, but you're dealing with the negative numbers of it as well. So you have plus and minus 1, plus and minus 2, plus and minus 5, plus and minus 10, plus and minus negative, plus and minus 1/3, plus and minus 2/3, plus and minus 5/3, and finally 10/3 positive and negative. Okay, so the total number of outcomes is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and 16. So the number of outcomes is 16, okay? For now, that's as far as we're going to go. Just get the hang of it. Get the hang of finding all the different outcomes for the first part of our concept for today. Make sure you put them both positive and negative, okay? Because they're both positive and negative, because they can become complex equations. Make sure you write down the notes. If you have any questions, guys, make sure you ask, okay? Also, make sure you submit a picture of your notes, okay? So here is your assignment for today. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to find all the possible outcomes, okay? 2 f of x equals x to the third plus 3x squared plus x, or shall I say minus x, my bad, plus 8, okay? Remember, what's always in front of a number or a variable that has no number? 1, okay? So remember, you need your leading coefficient, your constant, make sure everything is in order, okay? Your second problem is f of x equals x to the fifth minus 7x to the fourth plus 3x to the third, or to the second, my bad, to the second, plus x minus 20, okay? So again, hint, hint, you're missing something in the front here, okay? Again, minus 20 is your constant. Make sure you find all the possible outcomes that we're going to use, okay? So 2 problems. Make sure you submit your answers as soon as you're done watching the video. And I'll be waiting for your email.